Okay, we talking to Leos in the house. How are we doing? How we doing, Leos? I hope y'all doing great. And I hope y'all keeping yourself in where you need to be, because you gotta have hope and you gotta keep your faith. But let's see who you dealing with. If this is you or somebody you know, a cross watcher, what do you need to know that's of great importance, and who is we talking about? And y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm moving along so I can get the reading that we need here. Who's coming towards you that you need to know about or be aware of? My good Leo. Who do you need to be aware of that may be coming towards you at this time that you need to pay attention to? Who you need to be aware of at this time? Give me some pictures. Okay, we have somebody, acceptance. Someone looks like this, could be 25 years old. Somebody could be older. I have this, just look at this physique. That's what they look like. So we not tripping on the looks. People got their own little deal with their beard. But somebody could be in their 20s and have, that's just what they spread, Okay, look, guy, discrimination. Somebody farsighted, somebody 17 is in the energy and look like that. There's somebody look like this is in the energy. Who else is in the energy right now? Then let's see, that's watching you or something concern you. Somebody, gorgeousness. Somebody could be born on the 22nd. Somebody's in somebody energy, and they were born on the 22nd of the month of, I don't know what day or who that could be, but it could be the 22nd in their birthday or the 22nd that they come around. We also have someone that wants to check your energy, 45, that's coming around saying about psychic abilities. You might meet somebody, Leo, that's trying to that basically say that they're there, and they're just checking you out. And then you have invocation, someone who 3 or could have 3 in their birthday was invocation, thinking of things, trying to make things come to light. And then there's one more person at the bar, well, 2 more that might be in this situation. Here we got one that could be 54, aspiration. Someone is real aspiration. We have freedom. Somebody 55, they like their freedom. They like to be able to go as they please. What I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody should go like you want to. If I don't want to go today, man, I ain't going today. Sure. What's wrong with you? Now let's see what's happening. Let me see what's happening. I don't know why they got me getting the crime scene cards out here. But what's going on here that we need to know, Spirit, with these people? Is there something we need to know regarding these people before I pull the other cards? Is there something that I need to tell somebody at this time before I go to the other ones? What do I need to tell them at this time? What's going on here with these people? Anything we need to know that we need to be aware of that concerns? What do we need to be aware of right now, allegedly, about these people? Okay, there's a natural disaster that someone is trying to stir up. So there may be a natural disaster. What about the natural disaster with these people? A natural disaster that about somebody you love. There might be a natural disaster happen about somebody you love and they get dismembered. Trigger warning, something happens to somebody you love and they might get dismembered, allegedly, because they wanted to do a homicide. I call justice and judgment. Somebody's planning a homicide, or have they already done it? But somebody's trying to plan a homicide to get somebody dismembered. Who is this people they're connected to trying to cause a homicide? Allegedly. There's a male. There's a male here that's trying to cause a homicide. What they trying to do with this male, with these people? Yeah, they're trying to cause a burial. See, there's a male that's trying to do this. It came right out. See, this male's trying to plan a dismember homicide and dismemberment. And I don't mean to put it that way, disrespect, but I had to let y'all know. My channel gets banned because I tell the truth. And see, they don't like that, and that's what's hidden. They was planning somebody's burial allegedly because somebody basically had an affair, and that's what happened in here. Somebody had an affair, and this is concerning a Leo. So be looking out for that, because that might have already happened, or that's what's going to go down, and they're trying to cover it up. So what do I need to pull? Which ones you want me to do? So what else we need to know about this situation Is there anything we need to know about the situation? I got some messages. Anything else we need to know about the situation, Spirit, that's on the people on this board? Allegedly. What else we need to know? Okay. Names come out, but this is allegedly. This might not be you. This don't even make it your story if it's not. It says, I have past relationship traumas that influences my decisions. Yeah, someone has past relations that do influence. I agree with that. Somebody can be influenced by their deals. That happens a lot. Somebody says somebody's getting a new home, the keys and stuff, a new job, new car, everything. Somebody here, they don't shine out loud. They state to themselves, allegedly, whoever this is, Leo, you or somebody you know. Your granddad left you when somebody passed away. The family took your trust fund. So they took your trust fund from you and took you out of something that you were supposed to be in, and they said this was why you were taping me. Somebody was also taping you while you were doing things that you didn't know nothing about in the bedroom. Allegedly, you had a peeper, and they was using that allegedly, and they might have been selling it on the market. And because this person, they felt controlled as a child and adult. They was out of control. It was somebody in your past that was out of control. They had a lot of burdens, and they forever said they would love you, but they do not love you like that. See, someone loved the green and black car they may had in the past. Somebody named Kathy. Something about 14. Somebody's birthday was in April 14. Something about what happened? Let's see. No. It says, they said, some people said they don't tell the truth, but they do, because it's in the reverse. Somebody does tell the truth. They be telling the truth of what's be going on. But people just don't want to, and they want you to take a salt bath. It's time to take a salt bath, allegedly. So you need to take a good old salt bath, clean your energy, allegedly. If you don't know, you don't know, allegedly. I'm not telling nobody what to do. That's allegedly. We do what we do is best to keep ourselves safe. Just remember that. Okay. Also, they were watching you change your life for better. They can't do it anymore. They can't. They seem to can't take you doing your life. Somebody was born in February. That you're making your life turns better because somebody was evil eyeing you left and right. Somebody with that birthday. They said the passion, the fire I feel for you, I have never felt for anyone. Somebody's never felt the way they felt about anyone. So this person do love you because they don't feel that way. I left because you put your hands on me. A husband or something, or somebody, wife, they said they put their hands on them, and that's why they left the situation. This Leo or somebody Leo, left the situation because of that. It says travel from your outer consciousness to your spiritual side, and you transferred on me. And 14 to 15 years, you transferred. It says I'm lost without you. Somebody feels lost. They said somebody named Jonathan allegedly said they're lost without you. It says you are not alone. I'm always with you. They're not always with you anymore. Somebody named Regina said, why you make your children stealing from your mother, your father and stuff? Why did you do that? See, somebody may get some jail time here for lying about an murder that they was involved in. Okay, when it came to a husband being sacrificed in the past for money, they knew about it. Somebody named Goodale allegedly. Okay, like, share, and subscribe.